Okay then, we've now got a video for today. Hey guys, Thetcglover here. Yeah, so in case you haven't heard the news, Konami just went and completely fucked up the game for 2.5 months. October the 11th is going to be D-Day, the day where the worst card in the game, not the worst card in the game, but probably one of the worst cards ever created. And worst, when I say worst, is in the most destructive on the game. It's the Sixth Sense. Bruce Willis. It probably isn't very happy either. Sixth Sense is a trap card. You probably already know what it does because it's so broken. Everyone else has put a video about it. Well, you choose a number between 1 and 6. No, 2 numbers between 1 and 6, and you roll a die. And if the die is the same number as they've chosen, then you draw the same number of cards. And if you get it wrong, then you mill the same number of cards. So you always have to pick 5 and 6. They couldn't have destroyed the game any worse with it. I mean, like, YCS London and YCS Turin are between now and December. So any time you feel like you want to play this game, just don't, because realistically, you're just going to get screwed. It's a game of whoever draws the card first. Dragons and Lightsworn benefit from it more than any other deck, because dragons like to mill their stuff so they can just banish and summon their stuff for free pluses. They also have the benefit of having the best draw power as well. So if you play Destiny Heroes or something like that, or Telidad, or whatever you try and play, that deck has good draw power as well. So if you can draw into Sixth Sense, then you're ultimately at an advantage. I mean, if you bring it down to mathematically, Sixth Sense isn't a bad card, because you realize that only one out of 3 times you will get the effect off. And the other, you know, you could roll a 1 and then it's a -1 because you probably won't even mill anything important. So there are times when it won't put in work for you, but at the same time, like, when you get it off and you do draw 5 or 6 cards, I mean, it's a +5 at the most. It's a +5. It should not be a +5. It has basically no cost. You just, even if you get it wrong, it's not like you're gonna lose, are you? You know, if you get it right, you instantly win. It's a win button. It's the same as like Return from a Different Dimension. It's just like, its purpose in the game should not exist, especially Return, since dragons abuse the hell out of it. I don't even know what to say. I mean, if I could address Konami directly, I would say this. What you had in September is a great format. You really did look at what people wanted and what was the problems, like Gateway, Macrocosmos, you know, they were all problems in the game to some extent. And then, like, you sort of got rid of them, or you hit them to an extent where they're no longer like a really big issue. So that was really great. But then what happened then? You just decided to push Joey's World by unlimiting Sixth Sense, so that when it comes out, everyone's going to scramble for it. YCS London's going to be a complete shithole. I have to play it now. Even though I play gadgets, I can still use it. I don't mind if I mill my gadgets, because then I have redox targets. But that being said, if I make a Dragosec or something, and then my opponent does the same thing and mills 4 or draws 6, then they can make like 3 Dracosecs for no cost whatsoever. It just costs them 1 card, and they have all the resources they now have. Like 12 cards in hand, just so that they can spam the field. I mean, it doesn't matter what I do. I have to basically hope to God that I have Max Cs to hopefully deal with their outs, or I have heavy slump or something. I don't understand why you would do that. You'd make a perfect format, or not a perfect format, but a really decent format, and then you just go ahead and fuck it up. There's nothing really else to say about it. I mean, there's so many problems with this card, but it's going to change the game. I'm obviously not going to stop playing, because it benefits every deck provided that you roll a 6. So make sure you get a die, and then you go to your microwave, your nearest microwave, and then you bake it for 10 minutes, and then you'll always be able to roll a 6. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Comment down below how you feel about this card, if you're going to keep playing now that it's coming out in a week. Just like to hear your thoughts on it. I guess, does it really matter? What's the point? You could just go about your day and just forget Yu-Gi-Oh exists for two months until it gets banned. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and until next time, the Thetcglover is out.